We live in a world completely obsessed with the right now. Food is at your door in 20 minutes. Entertainment is a swipe away. And validation comes the second you post a picture. A while back, I made a video talking about the traps of short-term pleasure and how chasing those quick hits of dopamine will absolutely ruin your internal drive. But today, I want to take that conversation a step deeper. I want to talk about the ultimate antidote to this modern sickness. I want to talk about delayed gratification. This isn't just some self-help buzzword you hear thrown around on podcasts. It is the fundamental law of achieving anything deeply meaningful in this life. It's about having the absolute audacity to chase something so massive, so incredibly distant that it is physically impossible for it to arrive tomorrow, next week, or even next year. It's about committing to a ghost, a vision that only you can see, and being entirely okay with the fact that the rest of the world thinks you are crazy for working so hard for something you can't even touch yet. Think about what happens when you decide to play the long game. Delayed gratification is brutal because on the surface, it looks like you're losing. It actively steals from you. It steals your short-term pride. It steals your immediate comfort, and it strips away the easy bragging rights that everyone else is living for. When your friends are out spending money, going on fancy vacations, and showing off new cars, you are stuck in the shadows, putting in hours of unseen, unglamorous work. Under the surface, though, something miraculous is happening. While everyone else is building a fragile house of cards out of quick wins, you are pouring a massive concrete foundation. You are fighting through the sacrifice, pushing past the deep psychological pain of feeling like you're stagnant. Because deep down, you know the truth. You know that if you push yourself hard enough, and if you refuse to fold when the silence gets too loud, you will eventually reap a harvest of benefits that no one else was willing to chase. Let's be honest about what we see on social media every single day. People love to flaunt material things, the watch, the clothes, the exotic trips. But there is one thing absolutely no one can flaunt over your head, something that cannot be bought, inherited, or faked. The raw, unfiltered feeling of true accomplishment after conquering a massive long-term goal. That specific flavor of self-respect beats any amount of money or temporary fame. To be completely transparent, I know about delayed gratification a little too much. It practically defines how my mind operates, but it didn't start with these massive, life-altering visions. For a long time, I surrounded myself with standard, regular goals. Back when I played football, my ambition was contained within a tight, predictable window. I remember setting a goal to hit a 405-pound bench press in 2 months. It was hard, but the finish line was right there. Or I'd set a goal of getting an A on a brutal test I thought I'd fail. These were short-term sprints. You run hard, hit the mark, get the reward, and then look for the next quick fix. But then, a profound shift happened in my perspective. I stopped looking at the next 2 months and started looking at the next 5 to 10 years. I stopped running sprints and started walking into a marathon with no visible finish line. I began focusing intensely on goals that I couldn't possibly achieve anytime soon. I started focusing on building a physique that I once only dreamt of looking at in magazines. A body that requires years of unbroken discipline, thousands of weighed meals, and countless hours of lifting heavy iron when my joints ached and my brain begged me to stay in bed. Around that same time, I decided to start building this channel. I knew from day one that it would take forever to grow. I knew I'd be talking into an empty room for months, editing videos late into the night while the view count stayed in the double digits, and investing my soul into a project that offered zero immediate return on investment. And you want to know the craziest part? Even standing here today, talking to you right now, I still know deeply that I have a long way to go. The dream isn't fully realized yet. The final destination is still miles over the horizon. That is exactly where the magic lies. This willingness to endure the empty space between your effort and your reward is the ultimate test of our human nature. It forces you to look into the mirror and answer a terrifying question. Who are you when nobody is clapping for you? Most people collapse under the weight of that question. They need the applause. They need the paycheck. They need the instant validation to feel like their effort has value. But when you master delayed gratification, your relationship with pain changes. The sacrifice ceases to be a punishment and instead becomes a badge of honor. You start to fall in love with the quiet, lonely hours because you realize that the delay isn't a denial, it's a forge. The real reward isn't the trophy at the end. It's the unshakable psychological armor you build along the way. When you force yourself to work hard for years without a guaranteed success, you develop a mental resilience that makes you immune to the petty distractions that derail everyone else. You look at society right now and realize it is completely broken because we have conditioned people to expect instant results. We want overnight success, fast wealth, and immediate transformation. But anything built quickly can be destroyed just as fast. The things that truly endure, the legendary physiques, the iconic brands, the deep-rooted freedom, the masterpiece lives, they take time. They require a patient, obsessive commitment to the daily process. So if you are out there right now, working on a goal that feels impossibly far away, do not look for the shortcut or the quick exit. Embrace the delay, love the grind, and keep pushing forward. Because the view from the top is only beautiful to those who actually climb the mountain. Thank you for watching.